President Bola Tinubu has given his official approval for a minimum wage of 35,000 for all federal civil servants. Hi, welcome to what's happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, President Bola Tinubu has officially approved a minimum wage of 35,000 for all federal civil servants. This approval was conveyed through a circular issued by the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission (NSIWC) on Thursday. The circular signed by NSIWC Chairman Ekpo stated that the wage award would be effective from September 1st, 2023, pending the signing of a new national minimum wage into law. It also mentioned that the implementation of this wage award for Treasury-funded federal government ministries, departments and agencies will be funded from the Treasury, while non-Treasury funded agencies will implement it from their internally generated revenue. At number 2, Amnesty International has raised concerns over the ongoing arbitrary detention of 15 protesters who were arrested in 2020 during the EndSARS protests. The international non-government organization stated that the majority of these detainees are being held without trial in Lagos, with charges including theft, arson, unlawful possession of firearms and murder. Amnesty International called for the immediate and unconditional release of these protesters and criticized the Nigerian authorities for their contempt for due process of law and human rights. The detainees have been imprisoned for 3 years without trial, which the organization described as a travesty of justice. At number 3, Alhaji Mansour Nuhu Bamali, Nigerian's ambassador to Morocco, is dead. He was also the Magajin Garin Zauzau and biological younger brother to the Emir of Zauzau. A statement by the Media and Publicity Officer of the Zauzau Emirate Council said Mansour Nuhu Bamali died at a private hospital in Lagos while on transit to Morocco. The statement added that the funeral prayers will be announced later. He is survived by a wife and 2 children. Ex-President Mohamed Buhari had appointed the deceased a year ago. At number 4, Muhammadu Sanusi, the second former Emir of Kano, says Nigerians should reduce its dependence on petrol as a long-term solution to the subsidy removal crisis. Speaking at a lecture series organized by the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs (NIIA) in Lagos, Sanusi highlighted the need to address subsidies and suggested that the cash transfer could help offset the immediate impact of subsidy removal. He pointed out that Nigerians' wealth should not be solely derived from oil production, and the country must diversify its economy to achieve long-term prosperity. Sanusi stressed that Nigeria's oil production is relatively low compared to the other oil-producing nations. At number 5, the Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSC) has issued a warning to its officers against unprofessional and corrupt practices in order to maintain effective service delivery. The FRSC Zonal Commander for Oyo, Osun and Ondo states, Meshak Jato, reiterated the importance of professionalism and zero tolerance for corruption within the organization. He urged members of the Corps to prioritize safety and protect the image of the FRSC. The commander also stated that the FRSC would continue its efforts to sensitize officials and road users on the importance of road safety. At number 6, the Niger Delta Congress (NDC) has criticized Islamic cleric Ahmad Gumi for suggesting that President Bola Tinubu remove Wike as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCTA). In response, the NDC stated that Wike, like any other Nigerian, has the right to head any ministry, and emphasized that the FCT was developed with oil resources from the Niger Delta. This is in response to inciting statements Gumi made in a sermon saying Tinubu should remove the Minister of FCT or will not be on the same page with him. At number 7, Nigeria's Minister of Budget and National Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, has stated that the federal government is facing significant challenges and is barely managing to pay salaries. Speaking at the Annual Development Forum, Bagudu emphasized the need for non-state actors such as non-governmental organizations to complement the government's efforts in national and economic development. He acknowledged that the government cannot bear the burden alone and pointed out the importance of cooperation between state and non-state actors to address issues like healthcare, the environment, the economy, public policy, and support for vulnerable citizens. At number 8, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Wike has approved the withdrawal and revocation of houses sold to individuals by the FCTA administration when those properties have been converted from their original residential use. The decision aims to reclaim properties that were part of the government's monetization program initiated in 2005 due to the high maintenance costs. The move underscores the FCTA administration's commitment to efficient city management and ensuring that properties are used in accordance with their intended purposes. At number 9, the European Union has raised security concerns over the trade in golden passports after discovering that 5 Caribbean states have sold citizenship to 88,000 individuals from nations like Iran, Nigeria, Russia, and China. The EU is seeking to review its visa mechanism in countries that offer investor citizenship schemes to countries with a corruption perception and poor human rights records. The Commission said this has become imperative to curtail security risks to member states. At number 10, Niger's military regime announced that they thwarted an attempt by Ousted President Mohamed Bazoum to escape from custody. The regime spokesperson Amadou Abdurrahman revealed the plan involved Bazoum reaching a hideout on the outskirts of Niamey and flying to Nigeria on helicopters from a foreign power. The military authorities have arrested those involved and launched an investigation into the incident. Bazoum has been detained at his residence since the coup but has not resigned. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.